Hello mathematicians! Today we're going to be learning about whole numbers, more specifically how to multiply using the box method. So here we have our example, which is 43 times 2. We can write this vertically if we want, but we don't have to. The important thing here is to identify how many digits each number has. So 43 has 2 digits and 2 has 1 digit. So I'm going to draw a box that is 2 by 1. And now we're going to take the 43, and the 4 in 43 represents 40, and the 3 in 43 represents 3, so we're going to write that out on the top because those are 2-digit numbers, okay? And then the 2 is just 2, so we're going to write that out. And now we're going to take the 2 and multiply it by the 40 and by the 3. So 2 times 40 is equal to 80, and 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Once we're done completing this box, we're going to take these values and we're going to add them together. So 80 plus 6 is equal to 86. So 43 times 2 is equal to 86. So let's do another example. So here we have 138 times 52. And again, the important thing here is to see how many digits we have. So 138 has 3 digits, and 52 has 2 digits. So our box is going to be 3 by 2. Now we're going to look at each number in 138 and see what it represents. So the 1 in 138 represents 100, the 3 represents 30, and the 8 represents 8. So we're going to label that. And then we're going to do the same thing for 52. So the 5 represents 50 and the 2 represents 2. We're going to take 50 and multiply it by every number, and we're going to do the same thing with 2. So 50 times 100 is 5,000. 50 times 30 is 1,500. 50 times 8 is 400. And then we're going to multiply using the 2. So 2 times 100 is 200. 2 times 30 is 60. And 2 times 8 is 16. And then once our box is completed, we're going to take all these values and add them together. And then we get 7,176. So 138 times 52 equals to 7,176. All right? Now let's go over our final example. So here we have 185 times 236. And we know that each number has 3 digits, so our box is going to be 3 by 3. So the 1 in 185 represents 100, the 8 represents 80, and the 5 represents 5. And then in 236, the 2 represents 200, the 3 represents 30, and the 6 represents 6. And now we're going to multiply. So 200 times 100 is 20,000. 200 times 80 is 16,000. 200 times 5 is 1,000. And then we're going to move on to the 30. So 30 times 100 is 3,000. 30 times 80 is 2,400. And 30 times 5 is 150. Moving on to the 6. 6 times 100 is 600. 6 times 80 is 480, and 6 times 5 is 30. So we're going to take all those values and add them together. So 185 times 236 is equal to 43,660. And that's it for the box method.